Hello, welcome back to my channel. So right now it's the last full week of October, because next Friday is the 1st of November. So it's the last full week of October, and here in Michigan we've actually had a pretty nice temperate October, which I actually like. I like to ease into fall. I don't like to be smacked in the face with it and have to break out my winter coat as soon as like Labor Day is over. So it's been pretty nice. We've actually had a couple of like high 70-degree days. One day the other week I think it got up to like 80 degrees, so it's been pretty nice. So I haven't had to break out the winter coat or any winter gear just yet, but we are swiftly approaching that time. And here in Michigan we get snow anytime soon. It can get super cold anytime soon, so it's good to be prepared. And in keeping with that, today I want to talk about how I protect my natural hair in the wintertime. So the first couple of years of me being natural, I had a TWA, or teeny weeny afro, or I wore it in a bald fade. So it really was easy to protect my hair and my scalp from the cold, because any hat I wore was going to fit perfectly over my head because there was no hair, and my hoods and on my coat and everything else. So that was pretty nice. And I think I kind of took that for granted once I started growing my hair out, how now I was going to have to figure out, okay, what type of hats, what am I going to do as my hair continued to grow. So when I started growing my hair out in 2018, my hair didn't actually start to have any length until the end of 2019. So basically all of 2019 I was kind of like an awkward stage of growth, and by the end of 2019 it had grown out enough that I was able to do like wash and go style. So didn't have enough to do like twist outs or anything else, so I was always wearing it in a wash and go. The only thing with that is that you don't want it to be like wet or damp going out in cold weather, but then you also don't want to like smash your hair under a winter hat. So at that time I had just gotten a new winter coat, which I still have. It is my favorite winter coat of all time. It's from Eddie Bauer, and I will wear it until it falls apart, which, you know, it probably won't, because Eddie Bauer coats are really good. But here is my winter coat, which I love. I don't love having to hurry up and wear it because that means the weather is cold, but this coat is amazing. And so this hood, actually, I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it, but this is the hood, and this part, like the little faux fur part, comes off, but the hood doesn't. But anyway, this inner part is like so soft and warm. So actually that first winter of me growing my hair out, I did not wear a winter hat really. Like I might wear a scarf under, but this coat slash hood, I just would flip it up and it is extremely warm. You would be surprised. It's almost the equivalent of wearing a winter hat. And so that's pretty much what I did with in regards to like my hair that whole entire winter, and it didn't really mess with my styles at all. It was perfectly warm. It worked out really great. And then, as I mentioned in the video that I did about blow dries, I also started diffusing my hair, so my hair was already dry anyway, and then that was just that hood, the added protection from the cold. So that's what I was using, and it worked out really well. And then in 2020, I want to say that's when I bought the winter hats that I have. I think it was 2020, I'm pretty sure. But I have a couple, if you're familiar with the brand, a couple of slap caps, and it's from a brand called Grace Ilea. I think that's how you say it. I never say the actual name because I always call them slap caps, but I have had multiple slap caps over the years, mostly for wearing them as my sleepwear at night, my bonnet at night. So I have one, the very first one I bought like back in 2016. Then I have another one that I did buy in 2020. It's an adjustable one, and that's my preferred bonnet that I wear to bed. But they also have a warm collection, and in their warm collection they have different variations of like winter hats and berets and things, but they're satin lined because that's their whole thing. Satin lining on the inside so that it protects your hair. So the first one that I bought is pretty standard because it looks like the regular slap caps. The only difference is this part is like wool, like traditional, like a traditional winter hat. And then on the inside is the satin. And is this an adjustable one? No, this is not an adjustable one. The other one I have is. But so with this one, if I'm wearing, I've just now really started getting into wearing twists during the winter time. If I was wearing twists, then I would definitely put this on. But let's say I'm not, and it's like my hair look like this, then I usually don't try and put it on all the way. I would just put it on kind of like halfway like this, just enough so that it's covering my hair. And you see my hair is still kind of peeking out at the sides. And then of course I would just flip my hood up for any like extra warmth. But this is how I would wear it. But like I said, I actually kind of prefer when my hair is out and a wash and go to just use my hood. And then like if I had twists, like I said, I'd use this. But just in case, this is what it looks like. So I have this one. And then the other one that I have is more of a kind of beanie. And this one is adjustable, these little strings. But for this one, put it on the same way, then you kind of adjust it so that it kind of looks like more like a little beret situation. And just the same principle. If I felt like putting this over a wash and go, this is what it would look like. Otherwise, I'm putting it over twist. And like I said, the extra step is adding the hood. But basically, that's pretty much it. And it has served me well. I love both of these. These, you both have to you have to spot clean them. So you can't put these in the washing machine. But these work great, as does my hood on my winter coat. And that's pretty much all I do to make sure my hair is protected in the winter months when I go outside. And like I said, I use my diffuser now from wearing a wash and go to make sure my hair is completely dry before I go outside. And last December, I really started getting into wearing twists. So probably most of the winter, my hair will be in twists anyway. And just for added protection, I'll be wearing these slap caps. So yeah, that's what I would do in the winter time. If you want to go to the website, graceelea.com, you can get these. And there's like a whole bunch of other ones now that, like I said, they just look like regular winter hats, but they have the satin lining in there to protect your hair. And my beloved winter coat, which I absolutely love, with the hood, does its job as well. So that's how I protect my hair in the winter. And thanks for watching.